Today, many of us are dealing with chronic stress and burnout. And this Mother's Day, I think it's important that we stop buying into the idea that stress and busyness give us some sort of status. So many of you know that I am one of the owners of the world-renowned yoga retreat center in Costa Rica called Anamaya Resort. But what you don't know is that after we opened Anamaya, I ended up in a really dark place. So in the span of a month in 2009, we opened Anamaya, which was my first business, and I had my daughter. And a lot of people talk about how difficult that is, starting a business and having a child. But you don't really understand how difficult until you experience it for yourself. And I did them both simultaneously. And of course, under societal pressures to be a supermom and grow my business and be everyone's best friend and have the perfect house and be a rock star in the kitchen and in the bedroom, I inevitably ran myself and my health into the ground. And I was disconnected from my husband, I was disconnected from my daughter, and totally disconnected from my friends. And I found myself in a deep depression. And in my very worst days, I would curl myself up into a fetal position and kind of hide away in my office, and I would just cry uncontrollably. And I was basically chronically miserable. And if any of you can relate to that or have been there, then I would love for you to comment below. I'd love to hear from you because I feel like this is not talked about enough. And I can't speak for all women, but most women I know hold some sort of shame in not being able to do it all. And I think that's ridiculous. I think it's crazy to think that we can do it all and not experience some sort of consequence. So I spent 4 years after that really clawing my way and doing as much research as I could. And I spent a lot of time with a lot of different health practitioners getting back on the path to health and wellness. And I'm so grateful for that journey because now I can say I'm in a place where I'm living healthy and I have a vibrant life and I'm a more present mother to my daughter and wife to my husband. And I basically took all that I learned over those 4 years and I created the Optimal Health and Conscious Living Academy. And it's specifically for women who feel like the rug has been ripped out from underneath them in terms of their health. And I am offering for Mother's Day a discount for that course. If you use the coupon code Mother's Day in all capital letters, you will receive $100 off. Because I believe that perfectionism is an epidemic in our society, and so many women, just like I did, are putting way too much pressure on themselves. And if we're going to start living a more conscious life and start living a healthier lifestyle, then we really have to stop buying into the idea that drama and stress and busyness give us some sort of status. So this Mother's Day, I invite you to take a step back and observe your life and ask yourself a few questions. What is serving me? What isn't? What is toxic in my life? And how could I detoxify or cleanse myself from that? Also, I think it's really important to ask ourselves what gives us true pleasure. And the big one is, what is your purpose here? What is your purpose in life? And is everything you're doing serving that purpose? So please comment below if this is speaking to you, because I love hearing from you. I love hearing your stories. And this is also something that we dive in a lot deeper in terms of conscious living and taking a step back in the academy. And again, if you think that you're ready to take charge of your health, then I invite you to give yourself a little Mother's Day gift and use the coupon code Mother's Day in all capital letters. You'll get $100 off of the course. It's valid from now until midnight on Sunday, and you can click here to learn more or join my Facebook page for more information or check it out. And I wish you the best Mother's Day weekend full of love and laughter and fun and joy. Happy Mother's Day.